I forgot to hit loop because it's been so long since we've done this.
You've ruined my intro.
The past 2 minutes have been an eternal struggle trying to set this up and go live. I've forgotten everything. I'm clicking go live and it's not going. And then when you hit go live, there's like another prompt. And I'm like, why is it going live?
Yeah, and when you usually hit the intro twice, and I was going to say an intro so nice, Blair had to play it twice, and then you go and ruin that, Blair.
Oh,
but that is okay. It feels so good to be back. We're back.
I know.
It's early.
It's early.
It's 4 exposures back, baby.
I had to remember there was a show this morning.
Yeah, I woke up and I actually thought I overslept. I woke up in a panic and I was like, oh, shoot. Good. Oh, it's only 8:30. I'm good. But yes, we're back. 4 exposures back, your weekend independent wrestling podcast here on Love Wrestling. We got Zach in the house saying it's National Adoption and Family Stories Month. Aw.
I hope that today we get to hear a Pluggo family story.
I mean, I've got a lot. I don't know what kind of story you want. But then we got the boys are back in town. Lawrence is in the house. And Fernando saying, what's up, fellas? What's up, Blair? How are you?
Good. I just want to say, you have hundreds of songs about Christmas, but only one song about the boys being back in town.
It's true, but it's, to be fair, you only need one song about the boys being back in town. Christmas, you're trying to sell us on Christmas. You don't got to sell us on the boys being back in town.
Not at all, because
one song and we're done, dude. We're back.
Look at these smiles.
Yeah, we haven't been here. We've been here in a few weeks. The world has been against us, dude.
I know. What is on my screen?
Not so much the whole world. Just the last, I think, what was it? Last week, Boris had that awesome extreme where he went 40 hours. That stud. That absolutely rocks. So we graciously gave away our time so he could do that, and he did a great thing. But then a couple weeks prior to that, it was work life, man. Work life, shoot life.
Stuff.
It's that season. The holiday season gets kind of goofy for us. But
we do have big things on the horizons. In December, there will be the 2nd annual Exposy Awards.
Ooh, the Exposy.
And where we're giving awards to all the top independent wrestlers, matches, all of that fun stuff. And for the first time ever, there's going to be the Exposy's LPW edition, where we give awards to the LPW roster.
So you just want me to get yelled at?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm gonna get yelled. If we don't give all the awards to like white shirt William Taylor, he's gonna yell.
He might not get any.
I hope he gets 0.
Especially with that attitude.
Yeah, he's got a bad attitude, and he likes to flirt with Mrs. Pluggo.
You know what? We're going to give an award, the Bad Attitude Award, and he can win that.
I don't even want him to win that, because then that recognizes him for something he's good at.
We'll give away the Bad Attitude Award, and he won't win it.
We'll give him the Stained Shirt Award, because you're a stain. I'm just hi, white shirt William Taylor.
He's going to jack you in the mouth.
Fernando wants to know if we're ready. Are we ready for Full Gear tonight? Yeah, Full Gear looks like it'll be a good time.
And tomorrow morning on brunch, Lawrence is going to be recapping it. Are you doing a post show tonight or no?
I am not. I have tentative plans tonight. I actually need to, after the show, figure out if those plans are still in motion because some things I was supposed to be at a local promotion tonight, but the thing I was supposed to do, I think I showed it to you.
Yes.
Is not happening, but then again, I don't know if they still want me to be there. So if I'm supposed to be there, I will be there. If not, then I will probably watch Full Gear. But if I end up staying home, maybe I'll just do a post show. I don't know if Boris is doing SNL or not tonight. So
no,
even if you
the LPW.
That's right. The LPW event's tonight. Throwing our whole week off, man.
Mm-hmm.
No Pluggo tonight. No Pluggo at the moment. This is podcast 8 of 9 I've done this week. I've podcasted every day this week. I don't know how that happened.
Damn, homie.
I don't know how that happened. So,
but it happened.
You might still see me, Fernando. I might make it happen. You never know. It just depends. But Fernando wants to hear Pluggo Thanksgiving stories. What about me just eating until I'm about to die?
Yes.
I mean, that's my Super Bowl, bro.
And he also mentions, Bandito for wrestler of the year. I think, that you could make that, but
We thought with Cozies, it'll be strictly independent.
Yeah. So if Bandito had a crazy independent run, maybe he makes it, but he did not. So
It's
he'll likely end up on some other award shows that Love Wrestling shows put on. And
it's tough because I'm going through some of the matches, and it's like, okay, well, let's say, last month Maya World wrestled Willow Nightingale at a West Coast Pro show, and it's a great match, but should that be nominated for a match of the year when Willow Nightingale's in it, where she isn't really an independent wrestler, doesn't do much on the independent? So it's tough.
But did it happen in the independent realm?
It did, but where do you draw the line?
This is true. Well, we'll draw the lines wherever we damn well please.
Oh shit!
That's right. That's right. We are the line drawlers.
The line crawlers. We're the line drawers.
That's right.
We draw the line.
That's right.
How's your Friday night? Did you do anything exciting?
I hung out with the Kicking Out podcast boys, predicting Full Gear.
Oh,
because in 2 weeks or so, or 3 weeks, I think it is now. I don't know. 2 weeks probably.
December 3rd.
Yeah, we're going down to the Dynamite there. But I'm going with them, so I talked my way into letting them let me challenge for their championship title. So then that way they can just hand it to me while I'm down there with them. I think it makes perfect sense.
A fast, efficient,
That's right. Yeah. And I plan on winning. I took some big swings. Because they do confidence points. But yeah, so that's kind of what I did on my Friday night. Then I just kind of finished writing the LPW preview and played some 2K.
Hey, that's all right. Basketball?
Just some standard evening at the old Casa del Pluggo.
Do you create yourself in 2K?
I did do that. I was messing around on the streets, so to speak. They got the city, and I created a guy. And
what is his name? Pluggo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Logo. And then the thing is, I'm like, I don't usually do that. I don't usually do the play online and do a character guy and do that kind of stuff. But I was just trying it out and thought it's kind of fun. I don't mind it. But I didn't realize that everybody and their mother thinks that they're Michael fucking Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever played in a rec game where you're playing 5-on-5 and just everybody thinks they're God's gift to basketball, and it's like, pass the ball.
No.
You get credit for assists too, guys.
It's called the rock. You got to pass the rock.
I'm wide open. Throw me the rock. Or, hey, listen, if I throw you the rock, don't dribble 48 times. Take the open shot that I created for you.
Yeah.
And it's just and then there's always these little kids just yelling about, how good they are. It's like, all right, guys, I'm just here to unwind after a long day.
Are you more of a skips to my Lou sort of guy?
No, I created a center.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody creates point guards in that. But if I were to do a separate my career where I just was goofing off in the NBA settings, I'd probably do a point guard.
Okay. So Fernando's asking, is TNA considered an indie promotion?
I would say no.
I would also say no.
I think they're a major promotion, especially given even more so now with the partnership with WWE. I think you look at those shows and you look at those cards and those pay-per-views, there's nothing indie about it. I've never really considered them. I consider them in the same group of WWE, AEW, TNA, CMLL, New Japan. I think they're a major promotion.
Yeah, because I know we cover MLW from time to time, and even that maybe we shouldn't be because it's not really an independent, but you just see so many independent wrestlers being a part of it. So that's why I kind of include them. But yeah, even that it's it's a toss up. More leaning towards not.
Yeah, we dab. But yeah, TNA strictly I kind of just consider them one of the big three. The Real Tight Spot's in now saying hi. What's up, Real Tight Spot? How are you?
So we're back today.
We're back, baby.
We got a full show. We got some LPW matches to talk about. We have some GCW matches to talk about because that's going on this afternoon. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Dream On is dead.
And I got a lot to say about that.
About it going on at 2 o'clock?
No, I actually don't mind that. I wish AEW started at 2 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Yeah, give To give me those Saturday afternoon AEW pay-per-views, oh fuck yeah.
I'm just happy it's at least on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it's not, granted, like I said, if I have to be where I need to be today, I'll have to watch it tomorrow anyway, but or later tonight. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, I like an earlier start, but it's only 9 matches, so maybe it's not good. Well, there's no. Where else is he going to announce matches at the Tailgate Brawl?
Maybe.
By the way, Tailgate Brawl, we're adding 14 more matches.
Hell yeah, why not?
Well, it is nine matches with a gauntlet, so it could.
Yeah, I think the gauntlet will be about a 40-minute match in its own. So.
Tight Spot saying 12. Yeah, probably with those Tailgate Brawl matches, it's 12 because there's 3 on the Tailgate Brawl. But I'm thinking just main card roster wise, it's main card is 9. But yeah, no, it's going to be a good time. I'm glad it's on a Saturday.
So me too.
Let's dream on. Let's dream on it. But we got to talk LPW Revolution.
Is that your favorite Aerosmith song?
That is a Aerosmith song. I don't have a favorite. Am I supposed to have a favorite?
I don't know. Do you have one that you enjoy more than others?
Let's see. There's that one, the Dream On. I don't know any other ones.
The first cassette tape I ever bought was Aerosmith "Get a Grip."
Yeah.
And for the younger listeners, music used to come on, or viewers, music used to come on these things called cassettes. You could play them in Walkmans. A Walkman was like a personal stereo that it was like an iPod, but you put cassettes into it. So that was the first cassette I ever bought. Get a Grip. And it was a banger album. I had Living on the Edge, Crying, Crazy, Amazing.
Oh, yeah. I'm crying since I met you.
Alicia Silverstone was all over the videos.
Yeah, dude. Armageddon style.
And then
my son asked for a
Steven
cassette.
Tyler's
My son got a cassette player for his birthday because that's what he asked for. And I was like, you want a cassette player? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, really? Where would you even buy one of those? I'd go on Amazon and find one.
I should send you a Cypress Hill cassette tape for him.
Yeah, he's looking at. That's the other thing. He's trying to find new cassettes, and I'm like, he's into the classic rock stuff.
Ooh, I'll see what I got kicking around. It might take a little bit.
And I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, we got a revolution to talk about, and it will be IWTV televised.
Talking about a revolution. We're going to be talking about it tonight.
You want a revolution? We got to talk about it soon.
We'll talk about it right now because coming up tonight.
That's right.
You are getting the 30 Wrestler Revolution Rumble.
So that looks like Christian Starr, Kyle Shaw, Nick Shostasics, Jack Wilder, the Nasty Boys. the Nasty Boys. White Shirt William Taylor, Nate Nixon, Paralera, Mars the Specialist, Rich King, Lumberjack Larry Woods, Dean Richter, Michael Richard Blaze, Zoe Sager, T.Y. Jackson, and Reed Matthews have all been announced as of so far.
So that's 16 on there right now.
There's 14 spots left. Are you getting one, Blair?
I am not getting one. I think there has been a couple others announced, but they're not on the graphic.
I'm not getting. I did a Revolution Rumble last month. I dominated.
I know you did.
Suck it, Jorge Bravo. How's it feel? That's right, bro. That's right, bro.
Suck it, bro.
You got thrown out by a podcaster, bro. How's that make you feel?
Oh.
You got an open challenge tonight at your show. Who's going to answer? It could be me. I don't know. You might want to sit this one out.
So, okay.
That poor man, to be fair, to pull back the curtain a little bit, I do slightly feel bad for him that I was the guy that threw him out because I will tell that story till I die. And he has to be the guy that I tossed out of a ring the one time somebody let me do it. He's like, let it go, bro. And I'm like, it's the greatest moment of my life. I have 4 kids. I married a smoke show, but that was the greatest moment of my life.
Priorities.
Yeah, that's right. Just kidding, honey. And kids.
So those 16 have been announced. Also announced is Jack O'Connor. Yep. He's making his LPW debut at the Rumble. There is also going to be one of Ontario's finest exports, Chad Money Mills.
Chad Money Mills he's got double duty then.
So, yes, because he's in the scramble match. I think.
Speaking of double duty, Mars is saying that I better say nice things because he knows how to end streams now. What do you mean, Mars? Yeah, Mars is the guy that busted up Boris's wonderful stream extravaganza because he doesn't understand how buttons work. But we love him nonetheless. You are in this Rumble, Mars Specialist, but you have, and there's a lot of double duty going on here. So, begs the question, Mars, while you're in the... Do it?
Maybe this is stirring the pot a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Do they get a double payday?
It's like a candy bar? Is there double paydays?
Oh,
you ever had a good payday in your the paydays are solid. I like the caramel, the peanut.
I'm wondering, maybe they're getting 2 payouts tonight.
I was gonna ask Mars. He's in the chat. If he'll do you put forth? Do you go 110 miles an hour against the Mad Lads in the tag match that ultimately has no stakes except for maybe some pride? Or dare I say, do you take it easy and save yourself for the Revolution Rumble where there's the grand prize of an LPW championship at the anniversary show in March? Now, you can word that however you'd like. I danced around what I said in the past because I don't want to get yelled at, but I am genuinely curious what the strategy is for tonight.
I don't know. I mean... I think you're on a slippery slope here. Yeah. So be careful.
For some reason,
yes,
the YouTube comments are now your ads, not your YouTube. So
I see that.
So Mrs. Pluggo's ad is Stina Sweet Pea, and I remember that. I just haven't seen it in a long time. Hi, Mrs. Pluggo. Hi, Stina Sweet Pea. So yeah, what would you do, Blair? How about that? Well, I'll ask you, what would you do if you knew you were pulling double duty and yes, one of the matches is important. There is pride on the line. There is, a need to move yourself up in the tag division here in LPW, but that grand championship is right there and those opportunities do not come along often.
I think you got to go hard and bold because this is you get an opportunity to challenge for the grand championship in March. But also, if you defeat, the Nasty Boys,
Nasty Nate Dixon, white shirt stained William Taylor,
the Mad Lads, if you defeat them, you have to think that you are, right below the champs for the tag champs for a title shot there. So you could be leaving, LPW tonight with two title shots under your belt.
Okay.
And the winner's getting a title shot of the tag match, but you got to think that, hey, it's going to put them in good standing.
Well, that's fair. I know how people feel about it when I ask those questions, but I'm genuinely curious because this is a situation where you could be, and the Mad Lads, for instance, and I did ask them about it because they are in this match with the Short Kings, and then they have then they're in the Rumble. And it's like, and Rose is back. So these guys just got to burn all their energy out, taking care of all this business? Or, I don't know. It's crazy. This is a crazy... We're not even talking about how big of a swing this is for Love Pro Wrestling to do a 30-person Rumble, to take this. This is the first one we've ever done. This is a massive swing in the match type for us as a LPW company. And it's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm interested to see who the other 14 spots are going to go to. There are 16 announced. Who's your favorite?
Well, there's 18 announced.
18 announced.
Chad Mills and Jack O'Connor.
Yeah, I can't count.
That's okay.
Of the 18 announced, who do you give the rub to as the favorite?
I mean, personally, who I would like to see win, Christian Starr.
Ooh, good.
Because I think Christian Starr is that guy. I think you strap the rocket to this kid and give him that opportunity. And I think he beats MRB. I think he becomes the new LPW Grand Champion. And then he could be defending that title all around North America because this kid is everywhere. He was just down in Texas wrestling earlier this month. So I'm picking Christian Starr.
He beats MRB. Is he wrestling MRB today?
No, but he's going to beat him in March.
Are you saying MRB is going to be your grand champion in March? Did you just absolutely spoil, like, are you making that bold prediction?
I'm making that bold prediction.
That's crazy.
It's going to be like David versus Goliath.
Okay. I like it, Stina Sweet Pea. I think you're a sweet pea.
She says it's from high school.
It is from high school,
created
yeah.
this YouTube account last week. If you look at the date created, it's like November 15th, 2025.
You should have seen. I don't know why she does it, considering who I am and what I do for, this. Like, but when we first started dating and, like, she would log into stuff, she'd be like, it's Stina Sweet Pea, and she'd be, like, kind of embarrassed about it. And I was like, why? Like, yeah, I don't care.
Who is Stina?
Yeah, that's her nickname, Stina. That's what the girlies used to call her in high school, Stina. Her shoot name is Justine.
Yes.
So Stina, I guess. I don't know. Bug Life. They probably watched. Save the Last Dance or whatever that hip hop Julia Stiles movie was. Remember that movie? What was that?
Oh, you bet I do.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, where she, like, went into the inner city and learned how to hip hop dance for Juilliard. Yeah, and so I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying that movie wasn't as bad as I think people gave it credit for. But I mean, I don't know. The Easter Bunny is coming for the Grand Championship. Lord says. So you're rolling with Christian Starr. You don't have any love for T.Y. Jackson, who was the first one announced for this thing, the People's Champion.
Oh, I got lots of love for T.Y. I think he's incredible. I think he doesn't get enough love. But you asked me to make a pick, and that's who I'm going with.
What about Rich King? How are we feeling about Rich?
No disrespect. I think, no disrespect to anyone in that Rumble. They all have an incredible opportunity.
Yeah.
But I can only pick one person.
That's fair. And only one person can win it. This isn't TNA.
It's booked better than TNA.
They call your shot gauntlet.
Fuck.
And then oh man, that's another part. That's for the TNA Impact review that we're not gonna do, but we could do it. But no, we'll save that for another.
No, yeah. So who are you picking? Who is your choice to win?
I want to see TY finish his story. I selfishly think, like, it would be great if he could pull this off, get this done, get the opportunity, because we haven't seen a true one-on-one situation for T.Y. Jackson in quite some time. So I want that. If I was going to go off of the beaten path here, like, Rich King is killing it. You can't count out Zoe. I'm going to put it back up on the screen really quick. I don't know. So, if I wanted to go crazy, like, oh man, that's tough. Dean Richter stealing on a win here?
Blocking out the haters, Daddy
Blocking
Dean.
out the Daddy Dean? We can't sell. Listen, you said it best. There's 18 people that are announced for this, and all 18 of them so far are people like I would go, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of storylines, a lot of intrigue. Are the Mad Lads going to work together? Paralira, I always used to think, like, are they going to turn on each other? They understand their assignment when they're together in a match where they have to face each other. So wouldn't that be interesting if Paralira came down to the final two and it's Barat and Sheik?
Oh, Bayrad would just chuck Sheik out like no.
Right. Oh my gosh. Just like he's Jey Uso and it's Jimmy. Just throw him out and be like, hey, somebody had to win, and then they just forget about it the next day. That's the thing. I'm saying that in jest, but that's Paralira. They're like, we understand it's business. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that at this point. But, like, is Zoe gonna run the table here? Who gets the first spot? I didn't say that. I didn't say I hate TY. I want TY. Mm-hmm. I'm picking TY Jackson.
There can only be one.
There can only be one. I'm picking TY Jackson. I want him to finish his story, as I wrote about in the LPW Revolution preview that is up right now on lovewrestling.ca.
Hold on a second, because MRB's in the match. What happens if he wins? Then he could decide to not wrestle anybody for the next 3 months.
Well, no, because
Why not?
Stephen Crow's the grand champion.
Oh yeah, MRB's the challenge champion.
MRB's the challenge champion. That's where I'm confused with what you're doing here.
Yeah, my bad. Then yeah, Christian Starr is going to beat Stephen Crow.
That's why I was so confused.
It's been a month.
I know.
Hey,
we're a little rusty.
Though? Who knows? Though? Maybe
man,
MRB beats Stephen Crow in the next couple months.
Listen, maybe that's a perfect segue, because maybe Stephen Crow loses to Casey Ferreira at this Revolution Rumble.
I mean, hey, I'm into that because I got lots of love for Casey Ferreira. Loser enters Revolution Rumble.
Right. So if Stephen Crow loses his grand championship, he immediately gets an opportunity to get another shot, as he would enter this thing.
Oh, I would 100% be into Casey Ferreira as LPW Grand Champion.
I'm telling you
what. Rogues with Elliot Tyler, Casey Ferreira is money.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't yet already, you should listen to the Grainmaker Wrestling podcast, as he was a guest on there about a month ago. Mm-hmm. So a very bright young individual, one of the hottest rising stars of the Pacific Northwest.
You got to talk to Casey Ferreira without me? You suck, Blair. You suck.
Well,
you suck, Blair. I like Casey Ferreira too.
You're leaving me in the dust with everything. So I mean, I'm just doing my own thing.
I'm not leaving you in the dust. There's no dust here. You can't make dust. I'm not that fast.
You are that fast.
I accidentally booked myself into a hectic week this week. I don't know what happened. I made a mistake. I made a tactical error going, oh, totally. Last John Cena's Raw. I definitely think we should talk about that here at Love Wrestling. Oh, and Gold Rush. Let's do it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, shit. What happened?
It's funny how that happens, where all of a sudden it'll be like you got 5 days of things and you're like, mother.
I was like, what happened here? Like, don't get me wrong, I've had a great week. It's been a lot of fun. I've got to do a lot of fun stuff, but man, whew. But yes, Casey Ferreira is absolutely wonderful. He's fantastic. And just on the LPW side of it alone, every time that man steps into an LPW ring, he shows out. Like, he has absolutely turned heads here. He was your Scramble champion at one point, so he's a former champion. So no, he knows what it's like to win gold.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Crow, on that hand, has had a reign. He just come off that massive win over Zoe Sager last month. He proved all of the doubters wrong, that there's only one grand champion. There's not, a ZPW or blah, blah, blah.
Whoa, don't blah, blah.
I'm just saying that's not a recognized championship. I'm sorry, Zoe. Is she going to bring it out? Is she going to bring it out at 43 here?
I hope so.
Is she still going to claim it? Or is Stephen Crow technically the ZPW champion because he beat her?
Maybe LPW should create a national champion too.
47 championships. We're going to debut them all here at the Revolution. Everybody in the Rumble gets a belt.
You get a title. You get a title. You get a title.
We're going to run out of things to name. It would get so nitty-gritty towards the end that there would be a 4 exposure champion. Who would you pick out of the Revolution Rumble to be the 4 exposure champion? Because Blair, Spencer and them would run out of names, and they'd be like, all right, what about the 4 exposure boys? They could be the 4 exposure independent wrestling champion. And it would be like the wily veteran, Jared Rogers.
Oh, fuck yeah. He'd have to be our picks. He'd have to be the pick.
So, Spencer, if you're listening to the Brain Trust at LPW, if you end up needing a championship name for a new title, the 4 Exposure Independent Wrestling Championship held by the wily veteran, Jared Rogers, is our pick.
That's money right there. Like, that puts butts in the seats.
That's right. And I want him defending it at all the territories.
Yep.
And we want him front and center on all the posters, or we will cause a ruckus. But
it's the equivalent of the national championship. Defends in all the territories.
That's right.
All the towns. You recognize the history. There we go. I love it.
New Music Inferno is in the house. What is good, bud? So do we think Stephen Crow retains here?
I think he retains, but I would not be mad if Casey won, because I think Casey would be a fantastic champion.
I think Casey would be a fantastic champion as well. I don't know if it's this time or not, because this for me is like Stephen Crow's first real title. Like, now that there's no confusion and there's no like I'm the real champ, like he can now be like, it's me, and he could settle in and show everybody what he can do, and boom, Like, not that he hasn't already, but you get what I'm saying. It's a whole new era.
Mhm.
The ZPW era is behind him. Casey shows out that he enters the Rumble and has a great showing. That's my thoughts.
Okay, we got two more to talk about. Then we got some GCW to go over. You mentioned it a little bit earlier. The Short Kings versus the Mad Lads, the Nasty Boys.
The Nasty Boys. That's not a white shirt, William Taylor. I like that his promo pic, he's got colors on his shirt.
Mhm.
Live the gimmick, bro.
Yeah. But it's kayfabe. Come on.
Listen, he can kayfabe himself on out of here with that.
Wow. So how are you feeling heading into this one?
So I had the honor or pleasure or privilege to talk to Nate Nixon and William Taylor ahead of said match. They are upset that the Short Kings attacked them. But that's kind of what the Mad Lads do.
If that's not pot calling kettle black.
That's kind of what I said. And listen, they're fired up. In all seriousness, the Mad Lads are easily, I think, when we do our awards, if it was for breakout, it would be them, right? Like, they've had an absolute run this year in 2025. They burst on the scene, and they've done a lot of good things. The Short Kings, however, as much as I adore them, Mars, if you're listening, like, you guys have had some issues, and then you throw Zoe Sagers, not overly excited that Reed's focused on Mars right now when he should be focused on her. There's some dissension there, some dysfunction. And listen, for much as you dislike the Mad Lads, there's no dissension, there's no dysfunction. They seem to be on the same page. So at the end of the day, like, and then Rose is back, which we'll talk about her in a minute. So now you have the three-headed monster, and that's a hard group to defeat. I think I got to go with the Mad Lads here. I don't love it. It doesn't taste good when I say it, but I think I have to.
Look, you're picking the Mad Lads, but just so you know, if anyone from the Mad Lads decided to hop on the stream today, I wouldn't let them. I would just remove them right away. So you can pick the Short Kings if you want.
Okay. Listen, you can bring them on if they were to hop on. I ain't scared of him. He just, like, when Mrs. Pluggo was on the Boris Extreme, he was all flirting with her and stuff. And I was like, hey, man, that's my Mrs. Pluggo. You get your own Mrs. White Shirt William Taylor.
Yeah. White Shirt William Taylor is going to be fixing for a white shirt beaten right away from Pluggo.
Yeah, you're going to get some stains on that white T-shirt. Burn. But in all seriousness, I think I gotta. I think I gotta do it. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough to pick against Reed and Mars. Are you going to pick Reed and Mars?
Oh, yeah. Short Kings stand together. So
I mean, it's not that we don't stand together. I mean, this one's one of those. I'm not happy with it, but I think it's going to happen.
You know, speaking of Short Kings, let's give a shout out to our past guest, Sal Mastretta, and the state champs. They've been crushing it. So
Yeah,
I just want to show a little love.
Those guys rule.
Yeah, so they were on the show a couple weeks back, and they've just been knocking it out of the park. So gotta show a little love,
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, we have for the LPW Scramble Championship, you've got Rose defending against Paralira, and Nick Shaw-Stastic, Kyle Shaw, Honk Honk, and Connor Mills.
Chad Mills.
Connor Mills is a different wrestler.
Yeah, don't disrespect the Chad. The Chad.
It's been a month. I'm tired. Got to get back into the swing of things.
I hear you. But that's big news. Rose has returned. We haven't seen her in a couple months at LPW. She's back defending that Scramble Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Paralira in this thing is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The tag team champs are in this thing. Chad Mills is good. Up-and-comer Nick Shaw-Sasek. Up-and-comer Kyle Shaw, former champion. It's like, welcome back, Rose. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, Blair. What does White Shirt William Taylor and Nasty Nate Nixon do? They've got the Short Kings to deal with, and they're announced for the Revolution Rumble. Do they end up getting in the mix here as well to ensure that their queen gets her W?
I mean, they're always lurking somewhere. Those thugs.
Yeah,
those
ruffians.
Those street toughs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wherever Rose is, those two aren't far behind. So, I mean, this could be Hey, like that's the thing. Maybe I don't know where this match is falling on the whole placement of things before I
Yeah.
start fantasy booking stuff. But like maybe this is before the tag match, and maybe there's maybe the Nasty Boys get involved in the scramble. Maybe Paralira gets involved in the tag match. Maybe we're getting a triple threat in 2026 for those tag titles. Maybe it's a TLC match. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Wow, you are raring to go with that.
I am. I'm fantasy booking the hell out of this stuff.
But again, it begs the question: is that ultimately that tag match important enough, or is Rose keeping her Scramble Championship more important to the lads? And the Revolution Rumble for the potential, like, is that more important to she? Because we just saw that backstage segment with the Short Kings where Zoe was like, "You were supposed to be out here helping me, not hanging out with Mars." Essentially, is Rose going to be like, "Hey, listen, I know you guys had a match, but that's not the objective here." I don't know what Elevation's doing, man. Oh, and I'm turning my dryer on. I'm so fired up about it. I don't know what the direction of them is. All I know is that's a tough sled for Rose, but I'm taking Rose because I don't ever pick against Rose.
That's fair. Sounds good.
So I got the Mad Lads and Rose winning. Maybe I'm an Elevation guy.
Maybe you are.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, that's okay.
This is me pondering life and all of the decisions I've ever made.
You know what? I'm going out on a limb.
Ooh, let's do
a scramble match.
I like it.
You know who I think's going to win? Bayrat.
Ooh,
that's my pick.
See, I don't hate it. Wait, are you anti-Sheik Shabazz?
No,
because you got Bayrat throwing him out of the Rumble potentially, and you got him winning the scramble. What about old Sheiky, baby?
You know what? I have a lot of love for Bayrat because when I first started the podcast many, many moons ago, he was one of the first guests I had on from outside of Manitoba.
Oh, nice.
So I have a lot of love for Bayrat. So
I can see that. I have a lot of newfound love for Bayrat because for the first few years here at LPW, he yelled at me a lot.
So I'm fully. I would be 100% into Bayrat as the scramble champion. Double gold Bayrat.
Double gold Bayrat. Potentially triple gold Bayrat.
Hey, there you go.
You could just hold all the gold. Bayrat Monet. The C.
It's great that during the preview show we get talk about Aerosmith. We get the CEO dances.
That's right, dude. It's
Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last. I can almost assure you across the podcasting landscape of every podcast that has been talked about in the last year in the world, not one of them mentioned Save the Last Dance with Julia Stiles.
Out of all the podcasts.
All of them. I can guarantee you there's not one person going like, hey, let's rewatch this cinematic achievement that was Save the Last Dance.
Well, hold on. Because I'm going to go into podcasts right now.
He's going to look
and search Save the Last Dance.
So in the year 2025, we are the foremost purveyor of Save the Last Dance conversation. Because, yeah, dude, she had to get into Juilliard, but she just wasn't quite good enough. She was too refined. She was too polished for the greatest ballet school in the world. And then her mother dies, and she has to go live with her father, who lives in the inner cities, and she has to transfer to public school. And she meets this boy who teaches her how to hip-hop dance, and they fall in love, and that hip-hop dance style that she incorporated into her super refined ballet routine got her into Juilliard.
Okay, I will
That's the movie, and she fell in love with it.
We are probably the only wrestling-related content to talk about that because I just saved the Last Dance, and there's a podcast called But Am I Watching? And they reviewed Save the Last Dance on November 13th of this year.
No way! That was last week.
Yeah. And then on May 20th, on the how to fail one, they talked about Save the Last Dance.
So we're number 3.
Yeah.
Of 2025.
Of 2025. February 12th on Romancing the Pod. They talked about Save the Last Dance.
All right, so four
Yeah.
times. Okay, 4 times in a year.
We also have November 8th, Sean Patrick Thomas from the show. He was actually on a podcast and talked about Save the Last Dance as well.
That's awesome.
So I think we're probably the only wrestling related.
Okay, all right. We are the only wrestling related content, wrestling related podcast. Is the utmost. We're in the zeitgeist now as the Save the Last Dance wrestling podcast extraordinaires. Zach, this is still technically part of the Love Pro Wrestling Revolution preview because we haven't officially ended it yet, so it has to be added to the pre-show if that is still the plan. Boom! Enjoy.
Well, hold on, since we're continuing this, so this is still part of the coverage of LPW. What is Julia Stiles' best movie?
10 Things I Hate About You.
10 things. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
It's got to be, right? Like, and to be honest, after Save the Last Dance and 10 Things I Hate About You, my Julia Stiles knowledge drops off significantly. But I can't imagine there's anything better than that performance that she had in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Because
great movie.
There's the one guy who's like hitting on the girl. He's like, I drive a Tercel.
That's right.
Toyota.
It's a Toyota. It's a Toyota. I have a dick on my face, don't I? Anyway.
Before we
officially end it, which Love Pro Wrestling talent would you like to see remake Save the Last Dance?
Oh, I want to see the Short Kings remake it.
Who plays Julia Stiles and who plays? I don't even know the other guy's name.
Mars plays Julia Stiles, and so Mars is going to play. I'll get the character names here. Mars is playing Sarah, and Reed is going to play Derek.
I kind of think I need to sit down and watch that again, just because.
Did you know Fredro Starr from Onyx is in this?
No,
rap group Onyx. Yes. There was also a direct-to-DVD sequel of Save the Last Dance that neither of them were in.
Yeah, I did know that happened, but I didn't see it.
And so Julia Stiles was also in the Othello movie.
Never seen it.
Born Identity and Born Supremacy.
Never
Born Ultimatum. You haven't seen the Borns?
No.
The fuck? And then just like random stuff ever since. She was in Hustlers in 2019. So
never seen that either.
A couple episodes of Saturday Night Live in the early 2000s.
Yeah, she hosted, I think, probably. I'd imagine.
So
that's interesting. Mars, especially. I'm a ballet dancer from trying to get into Juilliard. I started here today, and then it's Reed just like, I'm going to teach you how to dance, girl.
I love it. So,
what do you mean you're going to teach me how to dance? I'm going to show you how it's done. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. We're back, baby. We're so back.
That is your LPW Revolution preview.
Best thing we've done ever.
Yeah, nothing's gonna top that.
But it is happening tonight. Yeah, it's on a Saturday for the first time. One of the main shows is on a Saturday.
So check it out live or on IWTV.
Starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern for those folks over on my side of the world.
So, but busy day of wrestling today because, I mean, you got LPW running tonight. You've got major events. You also have GCW running the Dream On event coming from the East Coast. I think it's near where Full Gear is.
Are they doing it at a mall again? Remember last year's Dream On?
Yeah, I do remember that. Well, I'll put up one of the match graphics. We can kind of talk about
Ricky Starks showed up, and then they were like, nope.
It's in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I don't know where in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But tell me that this match isn't just going to be a fucking absolute banger.
Oh, it's going to be a good one, dude. That's insane. Marcus Mathers, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Jack Hartwell, Fancy Ryan Clancy, and Flying Ryan. Give me that. That's my kind of match.
So, GCW.
What do you mean my dance moves aren't good enough?
American Dream? Is that the name of the... Just trying to think if that's the name of the mall. American Dream Mall?
It could be. I think there's a mall. If it's in the same place that it was last time around, it was in that mall, and East Rutherford.
Yeah, I just searched it, and it's
the Rutherford jerseys. But yeah, that match is going to be great, man. It's just we love Alec Price on this. We stand for him and Jordan Oliver. Marcus Mathers has been absolutely crushing. Yeah, Fancy Ryan Clancy's your new IWTV World Champion, so you got that going for you too.
Talk about breakthrough year, Ryan Clancy.
Yeah, I saw him at Beyond when I was in Boston. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, nice. So I'll run through some more of these. I'll throw up a couple, then we can pick and choose what we talk about. Sound good?
Sure.
Because I still got another 7 to go through, so I'll do 4.
If you didn't have to derail the show with your Save the Last Dance talk, Blair,
I'm sorry. But
I mean, if you didn't have to, no, I think that was
priorities, my friend.
Right.
Priorities.
This wrestling podcast needs to talk about Julia Stiles.
100%. We could still talk about Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles, if you're out there and you hear this, we would love to have you come on and talk retrospectively about your Save the Last Dance.
100%. We will create a separate thing just for that. Whenever you're available.
Whenever you're free, have your people call our people. Our people are Lawrence. Julia Stiles, please call Lawrence and set it up.
So, what's fixing to be possibly a show stealer and could easily be a contender for indie match of the year: Gringo Loco versus Mascarita Dorada.
Yes, that's gonna be a sprint.
We've also got.
You're gonna love that.
Sam Stackhouse versus Beastman. Love me some Beastman.
Love me some Sam Stackhouse too. That's going to be a big one.
Maki Ito versus Zeta Steel.
You already know.
Beer Dozer versus Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. Now,
I didn't even know that they were on the card. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Zeta Steel, she opted out of the WWE ID, correct?
Yeah, she's one of the few that did, or one of the couple that did. I don't know. I didn't quite catch her rationale behind it, but hey, do you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
if you think it's a good decision and it wasn't for you, why not?
I almost feel like we've seen more talk about Zeta Steel the past couple of weeks since leaving than before when she was part of the program.
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't talked to anybody that's part of said program, so I don't know what all the ins and outs of it are. If there was restrictions on what she could do or what they wanted her to do or what the plans they had for her. But hey, if she's going to keep getting booked and running it out and still can make similar amounts of money and still do her thing, I think it's a good move.
And how do you feel about the tag team of Tommy Dreamer and Rhino?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I didn't know that they were still. I didn't know Tommy Dreamer was still out there running them territories, brother.
Hey, he's the late '90s version of Jared Rogers. So
that'd be fun. That'd be a good little tag match.
I think so. Could be a good time. I'm sure you'll see some blood, see some weapons in that one.
Mm-hmm.
We also got hold on, virus protection. That's okay.
We got virus protection. Who's that?
Pop up. Joey Janela versus KJ Orso.
God, KJ Orso such a creep.
Killer Cross and Jimmy Lloyd versus the Major Players. And Atticus Cogar versus Charles Mason. The winner will face Effie in the main event.
Yeah, you will. Who do you got there?
Man, I almost think that Cogar's going to win that.
I kind of want Cogar to win it too. I don't know, disrespect to Charles Mason, and I think we've seen Cogar and Mason both against Effie at points, but I like what Vandal 48 is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of my bag. I like watching him work, but I'm in for that. So yeah, let's go with that as our main event. Effie.
It's almost something different added to the that we haven't seen in a bit there. So
yeah, a lot of good stuff. The Killer Cross. We can talk about how unhinged and crazy that man's gotten. He went from nobody knowing what he was doing, like, oh, Killer Cross kind of fell off, to all of a sudden he's everywhere all the time on my feed, just saying some out of pocket shit. It's crazy. I love. I don't want to say that I love it, but I'm so intrigued by it.
Okay,
Like
that's fair.
I can't look away when he starts talking. Just like, what is he going to say next?
I was going to ask if you were a Killer Cross guy. So
I am a Killer Cross guy. I liked Killer Cross. I liked him when he signed. I thought I liked him in NXT. I thought there was, and then they just kind of. I liked what he was doing before he left WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I still, this new kind of just like wild thing, I'm still grasping the concepts of it. I don't know if this is something he was doing before he signed with the WWE and was an Impact and all that kind of stuff, or this is just a new evolution of Cross, but it's super interesting, and I'm wondering where it goes.
Because he wrestled on the MLW show a few days ago too, so he's really getting out there.
Yeah, he tapped out Riddle, right?
I think so.
And they hold Riddle in a pretty high regard in MLW, so that was kind of a big deal.
I didn't fully watch the show. I just read the results, and my memory ain't what it used to be, even from a couple days ago. So
yes, New Music Inferno says, "Am I getting back in the ring tonight?" If Spencer wants to book my flight, I'm there. I'll be there in a couple hours, guys.
Also announced, and I don't know if it's. I feel like it's all Angle related. Gail Kim was announced for the
meet and greet thing,
the meet and greet thing, and then it was you saw comments from Brett and Janela. Woo! Brett and Janela, and all this, and then she was announced for showing up on the show. So, 100%, I think that all of that, this is all just one massive Angle, and I'm not really into it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see all that. I just saw that she was going to be at a meet and greet, and it's like, okay.
So I'm not. If it's Angle, if it's an Angle, it's not really my vibe.
I didn't read it, so I don't even know what the Angle is. I'll have to look it up afterwards.
It stems from Gail's comments on death matches.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
It is that is, and that's the thing about professional wrestling, right? You say that kind of stuff, and then you go book yourself on one of the promotions that do the most death matches per hour of television. Mm-hmm. It's always funny to me. Like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat took that check from AEW, and he was like, the women's blood and guts match was
too much.
And I'm like, calm down, Ricky.
Yeah.
You got
calm down, Dragon.
Yeah. Oh.
So.
New Music Inferno says he's going to put me back in the ring in a tag match with Bronson Reed as your partner against the Usos. Oof. I would not be good. I would not be any help for Bronson Reed at all.
The Usos would be yeeting all over you.
Dude, they would just beat the shit out of it. Super kick party, baby.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to do tidbits real quick. We're going to motor through the JCW show that I think is happening tomorrow. And then we're going to get you all on your merry little ways, because that's how we do things around here.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this is the tidbits intro. We'll find out. Hey, it's Blair's tidbits.
Tidbits. Tidbits. Tidbits. Blair's tidbits. Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
I was questioning if that was after the intro or not.
Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
That's how long.
I miss it. Oh, hey, listen, I don't know if I would do the match. New Music Inferno. We love you too, and we appreciate you. I'd absolutely do the match. I just don't know if I'd be any help to anybody.
So,
only people. My superpowers only work against Jorge Bravo.
Yeah. So you know what, Jorge Bravo?
I suck it. Pluggo you out of the ring. Your ass hit the mat. Sorry.
That's okay. Tidbits.
Beep, bop.
December 5th, GCW Say You Will announced for that in Seattle. Jack Evans versus Jack Cartwheel.
Battle of the Jacks. There can be only one.
Also announced YDNP versus C4 for the GCW Tag Team Championships.
Oh, heck yeah.
And at highest in the room 4, Drew Parker versus our boy Cyclope.
Cyclope.
I love Cyclope so much. I'm glad to see him back.
Hells yeah, me too. Cyclope rules.
We also got announced for JCW's Round Ball Rock.
Look at that graphic. That is dope.
Oh, that's so good.
That's so good.
And
Keith in the house.
Yeah, New Texas Pro at White Elephant. They announced Starboy Charlie.
Hell yeah.
At Pinnacle 2 tonight, you will see Priscilla Kelly versus Allie Catch. Like I said, there's wrestling everywhere tonight. And also announced at West Coast Pros Winter Wonder Slam, Maya World versus Sweet Caroline.
Nice.
I'm a little sad because we've seen Maya World and Hyon on AEW programming the past couple of weeks.
Sure.
And I feel like it's only a matter of time before they're signed and we are no longer getting their matches on the independents, which is just a selfish thing because they've absolutely been crushing it.
Yeah.
They will continue to crush it on the main roster if they decide to get signed, or if they
Are you saying they wouldn't do indies still?
I mean, maybe they still might.
Maybe they do. Not as much though. It wouldn't be as frequent. But yeah.
I would love if they still did.
Sure.
But I'm very happy for them. And I mean, talk about making the most out of your 3 minutes. So hell yeah.
3 minutes, well worth it.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
So
good for them. What?
Lawrence's comment.
Oh yeah, we are jacking off here.
And then just a smile on his face in the corner. So yes, JCW is running tomorrow. We'll motor through the card. Pluggo is going to tell me the match he's most excited for, and then that'll be it.
All of them.
Yeah, possibly. JCW World Championship match. Billy Starks challenging Charles Mason. We've got the Beastman Body Slam Challenge, which Pluggo might be entering. I don't know if Queen Aminata is clear to wrestle or not versus Maki Ito. It might be someone else.
Yeah.
Bounty match, Marcus Mathers and Joey Janela versus Hoodfoot and Brian Keith.
Hoodfoot.
Lee Moriarty versus Gringo Loco. Already did that match. Carl Fredericks versus Joshua Bishop. We've got Mad Dog Connolly versus Thomas Shire. YDNP versus Manny Lowe and LeBron Cazone for the GCW Tag Championships. And a GCW Tag Team Championship #1 contenders match. Matt Tremont and Bam Sullivan versus Violence is Forever versus Matt Mako and Josh Woods versus Top Team Pluggo.
Boom. My boy Matt Mako's in the house.
What matches are you most looking forward to?
Lee Moriarty, Charles Mason. Just gotta get to see Lee Moriarty wrestle. We don't get to see him a ton on AWTV. I mean, he's doing the ROH stuff, but I don't watch a lot of ROH, so that would be awesome. And then Billy. It wasn't Charles Mason. It's not Lee Moriarty. Charles Mason. Because Charles Mason's facing Billy Starks. I'm getting them all confused. But the Lee Moriarty match, obviously, my boy Matt Mako. Hopefully, they become #1 contenders for the GCW World Championships.
Yeah, that'd be huge. You know,
that's a good little, and that's probably on YouTube, guys. That show is free on YouTube, so go check it out. Like GCW, that's their little sister company kind of deal. They work together, and so JCW, you get all of I feel like you get about the same quality. You know, it's but it's free.
Yeah, and you start to see more. You know, wrestlers from the independents almost get a few matches there, and then they get matches on GCW, you know?
Oh, I didn't even see that match. This is awkward. Lawrence, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Lawrence is like, oops, wrong chat room.
Oops.
Oops, ASL, anyone?
Just
We're going to get kicked off the air. We are so back.
Oh, it was a good run. You know, back for one show and kicked off of YouTube forever. So, hey.
That's right.
That's going to be it this week. So, for myself, you can find me up on all podcast streaming platforms at Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast. Just dropped a podcast with Clayton Kyle out of Saskatchewan. He's fresh into the business, only wrestled a little bit. Wrestled in October at WPW's Rumble in the Birch in the Rumble match, but he's trained by Raj Singh, trained down in Black and Brave. This kid is he's a good kid, and hopefully he's gets more opportunities out there. So that's out now. Got some stuff cooking for the upcoming weeks. But for yourself, where can they find you? Because you're a busy man.
Yeah, well, you can find me at Pluggo on all social medias. You search Pluggo, my face pops up. That's me. I did the Raw post show this week, the Gold Rush post show this week. I did an AW Dynamite post show with Mark Order Pod. We talked a little Full Gear on that thing. Phil Lindsay was just on Between Two Beards this past Thursday with JPJ at B2 Beards on all social medias for that. In about an hour, I will be on the Main Event Wrestling Network's Main Event Mixer talking Full Gear, upcoming today. Then yesterday I was on the Kicking Out podcast talking Full Gear as well. I wrote the Revolution Rumble preview, and all of my writings are up right now on lovewrestling.ca as well.
So
and I did college football picks for the Hive this week.
So you were talking about a revolution.
I was talking about a revolution, and it will be IWTV televised.
Awesome.
Whatever. But yeah, lots of stuff going on this week.
Lots of stuff going on. So whatever you choose, I have no doubt that you will be very content. Maybe you decide to watch, that LPW show tonight and see the Nasty Boys.
The Nasty Boys. Yeah, and you never know. They might win. They might not win. I don't know.
That's how they're always getting referred to tonight from now on.
They'd be so nasty.
Maybe see the Shore Kings start their reenactment of Save the Last Dance. We can only hope. But
my mother just died, and I'm here to learn some dancing. Is there a dancing class?
What do you mean there's not?
It's like, meet me after school in the cafeteria. I got you.
All right, that's going to be it for us this week. We will see you next. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the wrestling. Peace in the streets.